Hello, welcome to video number 6 of WPP 393. If you're in the 22A or 821 section, it's Wednesday, March 26th, unless you're working ahead. And due today at midnight is the pre-writing for the timed essay. Make sure you email that to me. And if you're in 22I, I think I said that backwards, didn't I? Let's see. If you're in 22A or 821, this is the 25th, Wednesday the 25th. And then 22I, this is Thursday the 26th. Okay. So what we're going to do today in video number 6 is we're going to learn all about the outline for the timed essay. For my Monday, Wednesday folks, this will be due next week, Monday, March 30th. Or Tuesday, March 31st. Okay, by midnight. All right, so let's find out what I want you to prepare for your outline. Once you get my comments on your pre-writing, you'll be ready to start your outline. And what I've created for you is hopefully a nice template that will be super useful. Give it a minute to load up here. You are welcome to download this and type right into it if you like. I know it says WPP 394, but it's the same outline I use for both classes, so it's legit. Like I said, you can type directly into this document, or you can make your own outline. Make sure that you use your pre-writing to help you figure out content. You've already done a lot of this work, right? You've already brainstormed your content in your pre-writing. This outline is just to help you figure out where to put it in your essay. The great thing about this outline is, remember, you can have it in front of you while you're typing your essay, and your introduction and your conclusion can be completely written out. Okay? Take advantage of that. Absolutely do that. That way you're just literally looking at it, or honestly, you can copy and paste it into your timed writing. It is your work after all. However, on the outline, the body paragraphs are just bullet points, so you can't write out your body paragraphs. But you can look at your pre-writing and your outline while you write your timed essay. Okay, so what goes into this outline? So definitely in the first paragraph, which is your intro, you're going to want to mention the full name of the author and the title of your article, and then just give a super brief summary of the main points of the article as it pertains to the prompt that you're answering. Okay, so maybe 3 sentences here is fine. 3 or 4 sentences. And then in your intro, you need a thesis statement for this essay. And if I were you, this is really important information here. Use the same language found in the prompt, answer it yes or no, and then mention your 2 or 3 main points that you're going to use. That's all your thesis statement has to be for this essay. So let me flip back to the prompts for a second so I can give you an example real quick. Sorry, I'm recording this from home and my internet is not exactly lightning fast, so bear with me here. Okay, let's say that, let's pick a different article this time. Let's say you did the CBD oil article. And let's say you chose the first prompt. Should the U.S. government continue its strict commercial regulation of CBD? Let's say that you figured out that you're going to answer no to that. So your thesis statement for the essay could literally be something like, I believe the U.S. government should not continue its strict commercial regulation of CBD because blah, and mention your 2 main points. Okay, perfectly fine and acceptable to use I because you are presenting your own opinion. So if you want to use first person, that's fine. But do you see how I just answered the prompt with a yes or no and then stuck in because or due to the fact that and then listed my 2 main points? Keep it simple. Keep this thesis statement simple because this is actually a pretty short academic essay, so you want to get straight to the point. So let's do another one. The fragile generation. Are young people in the U.S. today disadvantaged by a culture that is unnecessarily overprotective? Let's say you're answering that yes. Yes, young people in the U.S. today are disadvantaged by a culture that is unnecessarily overprotective due to blah and blah, or in such ways as the following, blah and blah. So you're giving a little bit of an idea, a little hint of what you'll be addressing, and you're clearly letting your reader know if you're answering the prompt with a yes or no. Okay? So keep your thesis statement pretty simple. That goes in the intro, obviously. And then your body paragraphs, you're launching straight into your main points. So in each topic sentence, you want to describe the main point you're going to be discussing. And in your support, you want to make sure that you use evidence from the article, such as direct quotes and paraphrases. And this is so important, evidence from your own personal experience and observations. Now, like I said in the last video, you might use this first body paragraph to give evidence from the article, and maybe in the second body paragraph, you bring in evidence from your own personal experience. Or you can mix it up. It's totally up to you, but they are looking for both of those types of evidence, okay? So typically you have 4 body paragraphs, and you just go on to your next main point. You might need an extra body paragraph if you have 3 main points. That's why I say body paragraph number 5 if you need it. You might not. And then, so what happens in your conclusion? Well, it's always good to remind us about your thesis statement, to briefly recap your main points. But I feel like the most important part of any conclusion is the so what. So what? Where do we go from here? So why is this important? Who's it important for? Now that you've made your argument, this is your chance to really give a call to action or really hammer home, why this is an important topic. Okay, so that's a good way to end an essay on a strong note. So remember, you can completely write out your intro and your conclusion. And then for the body paragraphs, you're just going to want to use bullet points. Okay. All right. So once you get that outline complete, you need to make sure that you email that to me. If you're working ahead of schedule, that's brilliant. That's perfectly fine. You can finish this class early. Like I said, I have no problem with that. I'll arrange to proctor your time to writing early and everything if you want me to. But do make sure that you email that to me on time by midnight on the 30th or the 31st, depending on Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday. And then I will look it over and get it back to you just as soon as possible, because the next thing we're doing is the actual timed writing itself. Okay. So we are going to learn about that in the next video. I'm going to talk briefly about that. The next video will be very short. But in the meantime, get that outline done, get that to me, and let me know if you need any help with it.